And it's live. Hello guys, hope everyone's doing okay. I'm just going to be primarily doing UVs today. I know I haven't streamed for like a week or two at this point. Consistency, as I said in the last stream, is long gone. But you know, hopefully it will come back at some point. But yeah, so I'm going to be moving on to UVs. Obviously at the end of the last stream, I believe we just had topology for the head. Since then I've spent a bit of time working on the character, so obviously I've got the full retopo now. It's not a final topology. I've reached out to a friend of mine who's a rigger, who he's going to have like a general look around the asset and make sure it's all okay for him. There's a few areas I'm not too happy with yet, but we can kind of, you know, just block out some UVs, get that figured out, and go back to topology. Because, you know, even if we update the UVs in one area, we don't have to re-UV the whole thing. So, let's see what we can do. But yeah, so this is the current topology. I have worked primarily on just getting things as even as I can. There's areas where it's not as even, so like the low legs and feet are a lot denser. The forearm is a lot denser, but overall it's okay. Nothing too awful going on. Obviously, if anyone is new to the stream, then we're just making a project based on Ratatoing, which is the main character from Cinematic Classic Ratatoing. This little guy here. I'm planning on remaking one of the shots, which is going to be this one. I mean, these are all pretty much the same, but I'm going to remake this shot and just pretty up the environment, light it to look really beautiful, and hopefully just make it look great. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just trying to kind of make him not look as bad, but while still being recognizably him. But we will do kind of a second pass of design and do our own thing. But for now, I'm going to close this ref because I don't feel like we need it, since we're just doing UVs today, and I'm going to hide my environment. So yeah, topology for this guy is pretty standard. There's one area that is a little bit unusual for what I normally do, which is this area here, and that's just to catch the crease between the legs without needing a lot of polygons, because normally I'd have loops go straight across, but that didn't get the crease that I want. The current polygon count for the asset, not including eyes and teeth, is 12,157. I will be subdividing that. So you know, the final thing will be approximately, let's grab this guy, approximately 48,000 polygons, depending on what we change going forward. So we'll see what comes out of this, but I think like this will be a decent base, maybe a little bit dense. Again, I'll chat to my rigging friend and see, you know, what he thinks. I'm aware that films get way above this polygon count pretty often. It's more just a case of the simplicity of this model. Doesn't necessarily need it, but areas like inside the mouth, it would benefit. And groom would definitely benefit from the extra polygons. It would make it a lot easier to kind of groom areas. But yeah, so I'll delete that for now and go to this guy. But yeah, so other than that, generally speaking, the eyes are just a smooth cube for now, which has been stretched out. Reason for that is because I don't really know how I want to do the eyes yet. The eyes for this guy are kind of flat black. Maybe I should have kept pure ref up. The eyes for this guy are kind of like flat black spheres. He doesn't seem to have any pupils per se. He just kind of has. Let's get this up. Like, he has the reflections in his eyes, and that's kind of it. In fact, come to think of it, I don't think any of the other characters have pupils. Yeah, they're just black eyes as well. So we need to find a way to make that look interesting. I might model a pupil and all that stuff, but like shade it all to be very consistent. We'll figure that out as we go. But for now, I've just got a placeholder smooth cube to get something that smooths nicely. And I'm currently shading it as a volume, but that doesn't matter too much because it's still, you know, very early days. Nothing has been textured or really refined at all. Yeah, so let's move that off the screen, and I'm just going to rearrange the windows on my left screen. Cool, stuff like that will do. Hey Ian, how you doing, man? But yeah, so we have worked inside the mouth. I've tried for the first time to like model the inside of the mouth all as one mesh. So if I go, let's do this. So do that. So yeah, the inside of the mouth is all one piece. I guess that didn't really help, did it? So let's go in here. Yeah, so the gums, the tongue, and all that stuff. Let me just. I'm really struggling with this. Focal length. Let's get that to 35. There we go. So I've not done topology for the actual teeth to slip into. That would be quite easy to do, so I could look into that, but I don't really feel like it needs it. The tongue is part of the same mesh, not currently modeled very well. I'm obviously going to be fixing that shape in Sculpt, which I'll then be bringing the topo back into here. But yeah, the tongue, the gums, everything is part of the same mesh. This thing as well, I always forget the name of that. But the inside of the mouth is all the same mesh as the outside, which I wanted to do for a little while. And we do have teeth modeled in there as well, which are currently just, again, smooth cubes, all merged, which we'll fix. But yeah, still a few issues like this strip of polygons here is a bit too dense. I might relax that out. In fact, let's look into that. But yeah, we'll just get started on UVs, I guess. Just figuring those out. So for now, let's switch this to the UVing. Cool. And we're just going to isolate him, because we don't need anything else. And planar map this. So mapping. And it doesn't really matter what I do, so let's just do that. Cool, so let's make our cuts. First place I want to cut is remove the neck. Cut that. Cool. I want to remove both the arms, so actually I should work symmetrically. So let's do symmetry, Worldex. In fact, we can do symmetry topology. There we go. So let's remove the arms. I'm going to remove them at maybe... move them at here. I always like to have at least one loop from like where it's extruded from. Cut that. Legs. So legs we can cut here, or we can remove them completely like a set of trousers, which I think might be the way that I go with this. That's a little bit too high up though. What about you? We could do that. There we go. Keep it at least somewhat consistent. Cut that. I can decide if I don't like that later. Cut you. And I'm going to unfold this like a set of pants. So cut. So in terms of software, I do plan on what's the word I'm looking for right now? I do plan on using Mari. So obviously the UVs I build will be that with that in mind. With these polygons kind of stretched. I should look into that again. Probably pull all this stuff down, I guess. But yeah, let's cut that. Feet, I'm going to unfurl them from the back. So let's just do this, cut around, cut. And just for the base unfold, I will obviously be doing another few passes. Okay, cut that. Is that the loop I want? One further forward. Yeah, let's go one further forward. Oh, come on, I can do this. There we go. Cut that. Body, I'm just going to cut like a t-shirt. Not too keen on that, might quickly fix it. So let's just cut that down here. Moving so edges. Is that the same one? That's the same one. Okay, so let's go back one loop here. Cut. Let's sew this as well. Moving so edges. Okay, tail, pretty obvious. Cut that there. And let's unwrap it from the bottom. And cut the end off. How do we want to stop that? In fact, actually, let's extend that by a while. Yeah, that will do. Okay, we'll need to cut the shoulders too. So obviously ignoring the head. Unfold. Just go into our settings, make sure we're using Unfold 3D. I'm going to leave layout disabled for now. I'm going to treat that as a separate step. And I'm going to set this to be 1 pixel at 1024 once it's finished. Do I have smooth preview enabled right now? I don't think I do. Mesh doesn't look smooth. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. That's all that done. Mouth, we're going to want to cut inside of that out. So let's cut from that loop, I guess. Cut. Ears. I want to cut the ears off. So where do we do that from? I guess that makes it easy. Yep, that's nice and simple. Cut that. Cut that. Eyes don't need to be cut out, although I might turn those into cavities at some point. But for now, that's fine. Okay, nose. The nose is going to need to be cut off. It's a bit too... It's going a bit too far forward. Actually, if we're cutting... Smooth and sew that. I think we should extend this back. It's like where the other cut is. Like that. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. This part of the nose will need to be cut off as well. There's another one of those fake comments. They're so weird. Okay, I'm going to want to insert another loop here, I think. Just to keep that nice and sharp. We'll cut from there. So, here's a weird one. Do I cut the top of the nose because it's less visible most of the time, or do I cut the bottom of the nose? Or do I cut the two sides? I feel like that's the worst option, is to cut the two sides. Neither of these are really occluded. I'm gonna go with bottom. Let's cut all the way to U. Cool. And then nose, I guess we can just cut. Cut that. Okay. Back of the head we'll want to be able to unzip, so let's cut that as well. And then cut to you. Inside of the mouth won't unfold yet, but I may separate the lower jaw at some point. I could separate the entire muzzle, but I think that's gone a step too far, to be honest. We'll see. Let's see how this unfolds. Let's go UV shell mode. Cool. Convert to UVs and just unfold all this. And let's work on convert to faces. Contain faces. Okay. So inside the mouth, I'm just going to cut straight across. And the tongue I'm going to remove. As well as that guy? No, I don't think so. Yeah, tongue I'm definitely going to remove though. Let's cut all that. Do we need to remove the gums? I don't think so. This guy's probably worth removing. And then cut down the back of it. Okay, so let's just grab that. If this ends up being the shortest stream I've ever done, it's kind of hilarious. Oh, the hands, yeah, of course. Yeah, there we go. So, hands. Hands are nice and easy. So generally, I just like to cut them like in half, basically, which I can do quite easily with the loops that I use. So let's just do that. Cut you all the way to here. Then I fucked up. This area looks bad. I need to smooth this out at some point, but I don't have enough loops going across it. These are really stretched polygons. Cut that. Yeah, now I'm looking at a hand topology, I'm not too happy with that. What happened to you? Okay, I'm going to need to resymmetrize this model. Mesh, symmetrize. Where is it? Is it edit mesh, symmetrize? Oh wait, need to do that. Turn off this. Okay. Edit mesh, symmetrize. What the hell happened here? Why's that happened? It's not the same on the other side, is it? I don't think so. Okay. Let's delete half the model. Just give that a quick go. Alt save. Okay. Let's select this middle loop and set that to world 0 and mirror it. Oh, something's floating there. What are you? Let's try something. Okay. Now let's mirror it. So I'm going to move and sew this. Fold that. Okay, let's lay this out just to get a general idea. Pre-shell rotation, align Y to V. Okay. We should be able to move and sew this now. Oh, did I not weld it? I didn't weld it, okay. What's this? Okay. Oh, hey, there we go. First fatal error. I wonder where the stray polygons are coming from. Something broke with that model at some point. It's amazing, like, what shows up when you're doing different parts of the pipeline. Okay, so this is still with the broken hands, yep. So let's delete all that. Okay, then do this. Delete those. Cool. Then zero this out. Cool. And then let's go into the mirror settings this time. So I want to merge border vertices. Cool, let's get back into the UV. Okay, and unfold. Has it crashed? Leave that as it is, thinking for a moment. There we go. Had it in smooth mode again. Need to stop doing that. What are you? It's the head. I've missed a cut somewhere. Oh. Oh yeah, because I moved and sewed. Yeah, makes sense. Cut. So let's lay out these UVs. Layout. Align Y to V. And I want a shell padding of 1 pixel at 1024. Do I want to separate the two legs? I guess so. No reason to keep them combined. So I'm wondering, is it more beneficial to cut this and sew that? I think it is. Let's cut that. Open sew. Yep. I need to figure out what this is here. Oh, that might be the inside of the mouth. Cool. So what are you then? Did I lose it? Oh yeah, because I cut. I need to stop forgetting to do that. And what are you then? Yeah, of course. Okay. I need to actually engage my brain a little bit. Cut you. I think the tail is also a case of technically I should cut the top because his tail's always going to be posed. So what I'm going to do with the tail is this. Isolate that. I'm going to grab everything visible. Deselect that. Also deselect these guys in the end, I guess. Yeah, I can reattach those later. Okay, so with those selected, I'm gonna unsave. I'm going to cut UVs. So edges. Cut UV edges. Then go back to faces. Okay, then I'm going to unitize this. Wait, no, I need to try to remember how to do this. Okay, unitize these. Cool. Then we want to move and sew everything except the ones that I cut here. Okay. And so edges. Nice work. What's going on there then? Oh yeah, I should separate that end completely, shouldn't I? There we go, a lot better. Okay, and we're just going to unfold that along V. And we're going to lay it out to scale it correctly. Cool, so then U just need to be unfolded as normal. Then I need to pick some edges to sew here. I'm going to sew based on... Oh, I could just leave it off completely. Might simplify things a bit. So let's just lay out UV. Not going to scale that, okay. Let's go. Preserve 3D ratios. Why is it not doing that then? There we go. That's the tail nice and straight. Let's also unfold it along the U. Probably don't need to do that. Let's keep it straight. Okay, so now let's arrange UV's UV shell. Oh. How did you get sewn together? I missed one edge. There as well. Cut. Cool. So let's just grab our UV shells. Move all the legs off to the side over here. That's the face, which for some reason is really asymmetrical. Let's just unfold that again. Why is it struggling so much with that? Is there an edge I missed? Oh. You're an issue. Okay, so let's move and sew that. Cut edge, and I'm going to do the same on the other side because I haven't turned on asymmetry yet, unless I... No, okay, no, we'll keep that. Cut edge. Then move and sew. Well, I guess it would be better to re-sew. Okay, let me just turn symmetry on. So symmetry, let's do topology symmetry. Grab it from out here. Okay, so I'm just going to select this guy and this guy. Move and sew edges. Okay, then we're just going to grab U, go all the way to U. Nope, that's not what I want. Yeah, it's U, okay. It's U, and go all the way to U. Connect that up, okay, so cut that. That. Unfold this. Still acting weird. Wonder why. Now, where's that asymmetry coming from? Okay, so front, let's put that there. Rear of the same leg, go next to it, I guess. In fact, no, that looks really confusing. I wonder if there's a way to symmetrize UVs across a mesh. I feel like there should be. But I do want that to be straightened, so let's... There we go. Lift the straighten shell tool. There's a way to copy from UVs from left to right. Let's find out. Pretty sure there is. Let's just put these up here. That's not what I want. Okay, so we want to... Oh, what do I want to do? Okay, so modify. How do we symmetrize these? That's not what I want at all. Cool. I like that tool. So we can just temporarily line our stuff up on the middle line. So if we just grab this guy and that guy, straighten shell. Okay, straighten shell with him then. Everything's so strange. Just the mouth UVs for some reason like mad asymmetrical look. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't find anything on the model that would cause that. We can figure out the head model as we go though. So let's get the... Okay, so we want to get the body UV shell, and you and you. How do we want to arrange these UVs? Very wasteful, so we'll maximize that later. Arms, naturally we want all to go together. Okay, so let's get one of these arms. And UV this the way we want it. try this with more iterations. So weird. Alright, so get these lined up the way we want them to be. So let's lock that. Pinning. Pinning, pin selection. Okay, I guess while we're at it, cool. So let's unpin all that. Let's just scale it. That'll do for now. Hey Dominic, first time back in a while. How's Montreal? Montreal's really good. I'm quite enjoying it. Been here for almost 2 months now. Moved here on like, when was it? The 12th or something? Maybe 15th, around that time. November. It was quite a lot of fun. I do like it here. Let's just try. Alright, so let's figure out why this is freaking out so much. So, first off, let's straighten out. Straighten. Okay, and then these need to be the same. Need to align these. And then let's just go center U. Do the same with that. Okay, so that's all aligned now. Let's just double check it with the scale tool. Okay, apparently it's not aligned. Cool. So we have a center line. Let's just lock that out. Ah, come on. Cool. Pinning, pin selection. Also just going to quickly save the scene again. Okay, so let's just try to unfold that as is. Yeah, still unfolding very differently on that side. Okay, so how about we snap pivot to that. And unpin all. Where's the UV toolkit? UV. I always forget where the UV toolkit is. Wait, was it visible the whole time? Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Alright, cool. So let's just select this guy with his pivot, set to U, and transform to... Okay, that's not right. Close enough for it to not matter at that point. Cool, so let's pin these guys. And I'm going to unfold this one more time and then symmetrize it. I'm just getting back from Xmas break, so merry belated and happy new year. Yeah, so to you too, man. Okay, so let's get... Tools, smooth. Come on. Okay, let's symmetrize this. Weird, even when symmetrized, it doesn't work. Tools. Let's use the smudge tool. Smear, I guess. Oh shit, it's a big brush. So sensitive. Still so sensitive. Okay, let's try grab tool instead. Okay, we're gonna scale this up. Unpin all. This is only temporary. Okay. Yeah, still in center line. Cool. Unpin all this. Or pin all this, sorry. Let's just grab the Grab tool. Okay, so this isn't liking going that way. That's better. Okay, so let's unpin all this. So let's get this moved up, and we're going to use this area down here for the jaw. What are you? You are the upper jaw, I'm guessing. Okay. So you don't look like you're right. I'll fold you. Okay, let's relax out this topology. Better to do it now than later, I guess. So, these kinds of sculpting tools. I have to snap this back to the mesh later. That's not really a difficult thing to do, so I'm not too worried about that. There we go. Cool. Let's move that here. What are you? There's a tiny edge at the end of each. Of course there is. I feel like it'd almost be better just to cut it in half. Like just straight along the middle. Yeah, let's do that. Even so. Cut. Cool. You got a tongue, I guess. That's a tongue. So, I could argue that it's worth cutting this a little bit further up, like here, and then sewing. We need to cut these first, and then sew this. Even sew edges. So that wastes a little bit less space on this guy. Also giving me a bit more room with the tongue to do what I need to do. A bit better. This is actually a bit weird now though. Okay, so that's the gums. Okay, what is the textile density of this guy? Let's go to get textile density 41. So if we set that, nothing happens. Cool. If I set it to everything else, okay, so obviously we're gonna have to scale down the head a little bit. What if we use these guys as a benchmark? Okay, textile density him. It's all done. Nice. Damn it, it's so close. What is that? Is that the inside of the throat? Oh, it's the bottom part. Technically this would be a whole lot easier if I cut the top of it too. I can put one either side. Is that set to the correct? It is. Weird. That's the end of the tail. Hold up. Why's that happened? Cool. So let's just move this stuff over a little bit. Then the eyes are going to go up here, and I guess we can find something to go in. Oh, teeth. Teeth will need to go in there somewhere. So let's move you like that. Move you like that. Tail, I guess, can fit perfectly in here, right? Yes, let's do that. Cool. So let's grab these guys. That's four UDIMs used. I would normally dedicate Udum to the eyes, but in the case of this asset, like, there is no point, they're just flat black. Okay, so let's move that to 0. Oh. Oh yeah, 0.5. 1.5. 1.5. Actually, let's move that over even more. 2.5. Even more, actually. 3.5. This feels such a massive waste, but there's nothing else for me to put there. So let's go 0.5, then 2.5. Oh wait, inside the ear. Might not be holding out so well. It looks like it might be fine actually. So what I'm going to try is assigning a UV test material. So let's go Maya, Blinn, back to my classic. Ah, really? Luckily in this case the crash report page, sorry, not the crash report page, the actual crash like backup will be what I need. So open. Save the scene. Okay, so that material, we want a checkerboard on there. And this checkerboard we want to have 24 by 24, let's say. This isn't great. But then what would be good in this area? I guess we can straighten out these edges, right? Okay, let's turn on topology symmetry. Grab these UVs here. And then that's a line. The symmetry tools not work with that? Okay, well we'll turn that off and just work on one side then. Align UVs, max U. And I guess we'll raise it just a tiny bit. And then pin that. So let's go pinning, pin selection. Yet again, I'm going to pin U. I'll also pin the entire border of the mouth. Pinning. Oh. Cool. So then let's go in and unfold this. Tools. Beautiful. Feels like this entire thing isn't doing what it should. Pin. And of course that's just broke immediately again. It's weird, this area, it doesn't seem to understand this bit, which I find really weird because it is quite simple. Oh wait, we need to okay. So let's unpin all this stuff. Grab this guy. Okay, so now we start getting to the territory of do we straighten out the bottom of it too? Or is it going to start getting a bit too crazy soon? Let's try. So let's go... Yeah, let's give it a go. Okay, then we want to pin these guys. We definitely also want to pin these guys. Okay, let's pin these. Pin selection. Then unfold you along V. Why is it doing that? Okay. Align. Center U. Okay, let's pin those. Now let's try and fold it. That feels a fair bit better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Yeah, let's symmetrize to that now. Need to relax this middle bit here. So let's turn on topology symmetry again. Okay, so that has meant we have to change our layout a little bit. What a strange UV. Right, so back in territory, I have to delete history on this guy. Set to 36 and 36. So this would fuck up everything I've just done, but I do feel like I should cut this. I'm getting a lot of distortion. Oh, what the hell's going on down there? Okay, we definitely need to fix that. Should I fix the legs? These are very square, which is what we want. I'm curious to what happens now if I select this and like deselect the middle. Let's just quickly save. What happens if I unfold that just as normal? I don't know which UVs I prefer, to be honest. Let's have a look at the maps. Okay. So most of this is fine, it's the bottom that's not happy. It's being stretched out, it's getting too much resolution. If I unfold that, that has less overall. keep that for now. Cool. Well, eyebrows are proxies, so we don't need to worry about those. And these are literally just cubes. I guess we can UV those anyway. So let's just project these. Doesn't matter how we do it, because we're just going to cut them in half and call that it for now. Layout UV. Cool. And teeth are a little bit more complex, but not much. We will just quickly throw that in. So I'm guessing that's... Okay, so that and that. Nope. That and that. Okay. Right is front. Right is front. Okay. And then we're just going to set that to have the same textile density. That'll do for now. Then teeth. I feel like the nose should be up here or something. So that will allow me to zone out the UVs a little bit better. The amount of empty space in the chest one really bothers me. Right, teeth for the next thing. So let's just quickly grab all those. And teeth I'm going to keep really simple. I'm just going to... They've all got identical... Well, actually, should I do it like that? I have an idea. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So let's go... mapping. Doesn't matter how we do it. So from that edge to that edge, we're going to deselect. That will allow the teeth to stay together. Cut. Okay, I'll just mirror the geometry. Oh, did I go over to the other side there? I did. So I'm rotating them. Where is scale? Cool. Oh my god. Okay. I need to distribute these. Crash? Question mark. I have it set to UV, yes, it's going to distribute the UVs, not the UV shells. I have to wait a moment for this one. Oh, didn't do too bad actually. UV shell, let's just save. Why? Why did I go through all that when I had it arranged and just need to scale it? Because I can just press get to scale it up until we get to about 33. There you go. Don't know Don't know why I went through all the first pane. Yeah, they're close enough. Okay, so let's put these teeth. Okay, that might be good. I need to see if I can clear the space. Oh, sorry, I missed the last comment, Dominic. Anything fun? Working on anything fun at work? Yes, NDA though. I'm actually really happy with the project I'm currently on. Like, it's something I'm really big fan of. So I'm excited to be able to actually show anything, but that might be a little while yet. There are trailers out for the series, but I think just because of the nature of the work, I can't really even say that I'm working on it. So I'm just going to leave that there. And that's not me playing coy, like I genuinely just don't know where the line is. So I'm going to not even attempt to poke the line. Wait, why am I doing all this when I can move that further around? Groom? No, I'm working in the world of Lit Dev now. So I'm currently a key artist at NPC. Although I do look forward to getting back into Groom at some point. Now you mentioned it. I'm going to scale these up a little bit. Alright, so that's a 40. 42. There we go. Yeah, the difference in resolution at the neck is quite high. Yeah, we need to fix that really. Okay. Let's pin these. Oh, this keeps happening. I don't understand why it's so jagged. It's really struggling in this area for some reason. I'm going to tweak this with the grab tool. That's cool.
I've gotta deal with myself. I won't suffer no fool. I won't sign your contract, 'cause I make my own rules. When I take those punches, hold my head with a smile. For the grace of a woman, how the grief of a child. I wanted more than you could give. And you can try, but you can't clip my wings. It took a while, I had to see it through. And it was long.
Raise the resolution of this map a little bit.
Too much to lose. It was your heart. All I ever needed was you. You'll never get love on credit if you let it too long. No, it will unfold. Let
These are a little bit smaller. I'm not going to worry about it at that point though, I don't think. Right, so how long have I been streaming for? Let's check. 1 hour and 54 minutes. That's how I'll do. I'm gonna ask my friend if this is going to be an issue, because I am going to go one subdiv higher, which will resolve some of the issues. But let's just duplicate this. Actually, I'm gonna alt save my scene and change back to this. He's like, okay, that's weird. Getting fatal error. And switching from UV workspace to Maya Classic workspace. Okay. Yeah, so we got that guy, which I'm going to hide. This guy should go one subdivision higher. So this is the topology that we'll be going with in the end. Still isn't ideal. I don't know if it'll cause issues or not. It's very strange topo in that area. Either way, we have a model, and it has UVs, so we can keep pushing it from here. In terms of like, you know, start getting some sculpts on there and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I think that'll be it for the stream. Let's assign our mat surface 5. I need to name our materials. Save that scene. Okay, so that's the eye material. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, that's going to be it. Should be streaming sometime later this week, where we will start taking him into ZBrush again and start refining some shapes. Now we've got basic topology in place. We may be doing some topology tweaks. What is your streaming schedule? Oh Jesus, that's the question. I don't really have one anymore. It used to be pretty regular, but at the moment it's not. I'm still kind of trying to find that rhythm of life here in Montreal. Like, 'cause I like going ice skating twice a week. I've got a season pass and my own hockey skates and stuff. So I'm still kind of finding my kind of flow here. Maybe I can do Monday, Wednesday nights or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll figure it out. Because I still like to play video games with my friends back in London, which means that right after work I have to stop playing games if I want to play with them. Which means that by the time I'm like actually able to stream, it's getting pretty late. But we'll see. Sadly, I don't really have a schedule yet. But obviously, as soon as I do, I'll update the banner image or something for the channel. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there for now. I hope you have a great evening, and anyone watching this recording later, I hope you're enjoying. But yeah, so I'll see you guys again in the future, and in the meantime, have a great one. Bye, guys.